don't know whether it's gonna sound right to y'all or not, but it's just a strong saxophone.
Hello everybody, my name is Skippy and welcome to another random video. Today we are going to be playing World of Tanks. Now if you don't know what World of Tanks is, it's a World War II tank simulator battle, whatever you want to call it. So it consists of 5 whole types of tanks. Now what are those 5 types? Well, you have SPGs, or artillery. You have light tanks, tank destroyers, medium tanks, and heavy tanks. Now, what do these 5 types do? Now, for artillery, they are your support tanks. They deal damage from afar, and they deal a lot of damage, but they do have a very long reload time, and they don't go as fast, and they have very little armor, but everybody hates these because they always get shot by 1 or 2 or even 3 if they're lucky enough. Now, next tank, we have the light tanks. Light tanks are going to be your scouting tanks. Scouting tanks spot your enemies. They have low armor and not a whole lot of sometimes not a very good gun in some scenarios, but they are really fast. Next one is we have the let's go with tank destroyers. Tank destroyers, they're low profiled. They mostly don't have a turret. Some of them do. Reload time is pretty high. They're going to be your snipers, so you want to hide in bushes, and yeah, so that's tank destroyers. Next one down is we have medium tanks. Medium tanks are your main battle tank. Good all-around armor, speed, and firepower. So, of course, all-round. And then finally, and last but not least, we have your heavy tanks. Now, heavy tanks are your, of course, tank of the game. They can take a lot of punishment and they can deal a lot, but they're really slow. There are some really fast tanks, such as heavy tanks, such as the IS-7, which I'm actually going for because it looks pretty cool. So, I've already recorded gameplay twice, but the first time around the quality was bad. The second time around, the sound was really bad because of how loud the tanks are. So I finally turned down the volume for vehicles. So there's that, and I put my microphone a little bit closer, so you should hopefully be able to hear me. So let's get into some battling. Today we are going to be using probably these 3, 4, 5, depends on how fast we get through these battles. But first we're going to be using the M4 Sherman, one of the main mostly mass-produced tanks during World War II, produced by us Americans. Quantity over quality, but it did its job. So let's get into battle, and I will cut about here. And here we are on Malinovka. The gun that I'm using for the M4 is the 105mm derp gun, which fires HE rounds, or high explosive, and heat, but I don't have any heat in my tank so far. One thing I like to do is type in GLHF all. For those who don't know what that is, that's good luck, have fun, all. Now if you see right here that this is a different color, is because I'm using a mod pack called XVM. XVM is it's a legal mod that Wargaming actually allows, which I'm glad they do. It just gives you more statistics on your game, so such as your how many battles you played. You have the XVM rating and what your win percentage in your tank is that you're playing. And let's start things off by going over here and using our derp gun, which has 10 seconds reload time, and see if we can snipe some people. And there's a leopard right over here. And I completely missed, and I get shot 3 times, 4 times, and I'm dead.
Bail out! This vehicle is hatted.
Yeah. So, what happened there is I'm terrible at playing. I can be good a lot of the time, but today I've just been having a bit of bad luck, sort of. You can say that. So, let's go back to our garage and choose another tank to play in. Oh, so sad. Malnovka, when the cap is in the center, it's kind of a one-sided thing. So, it has that going for it. So, let's go into a tier 6 tank. This tank is the M4A3E8. This is one of my favorite tanks, but favorite variety of it would have to be either the Fury or the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird has more armor in the front, has about 2 layers or 3 layers, I can't remember, and it has a whole big chunk of steel right here, and it's pretty good. The Fury from the movie Fury, which you guys should watch because it's pretty cool, made by Brad Pitt, is a pretty good World War II tank movie. So, let's play in the E8, also called and nicknamed the Easy 8. And that was quick, and we're in a battle. I've been getting so far some like really terrible ping issues, like connection issues with ping and stuff. When I recorded an episode of this just a little while ago, but scrapped it because of how bad it was. I was getting around this that much ping, so like 180 ping and so on and so forth. But yesterday when I tried to record this, I got about 800 to 700 ping, and it was terrible. Like seriously, I couldn't move at all. It was absurd. So this is highway. Now what a lot of people like to do is they like to go to city. This is city, by the way, if you don't know. It's pretty much where everybody goes in this map. Some people go around here and try to get the enemy from over here. The enemy usually comes around here or over here. So those are 2 strategies. Some people actually like to go like right over here and hit people from right here. So let's see if we can get a good spot and try to kill some people. Looks like we have 2 T-29s and Oni, which are 2 really good tanks. The T-29 is a heavy American tank, and the Oni is a super heavy Japanese tank, which is pretty good. And we have an AMX CDC. I think this is good angling because it should reflect right off of here and bounce over that way, hopefully. There's a Patriot. What does their Patriot? I mean, the Patriot is a really good tank and I really want to get it, but I mean, like, seriously. Where's the Patriot? I think the Patriot's somewhere over that way. So somewhere right here on the map. Let's see if we can start dealing some damage. They also have a T-29, the enemy. Oh, thank you T-29 for your spotting. So there's a Japanese Tiger 1 right there. There's an M6 and a KV-2. Does that KV-2 have its derp gun? Yes, it does. And that T-29's kind of screwed right now. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Gunner is dead. We're shooting blind. Target release.
Are you sure we're shooting blind? Because I'm pretty sure we're not, and I really do not want to die right now to this freaking Patriot. Like I said, it's a really good heavy tank, the Patriot, but like against lower tier tanks is just kind of unfair. I wish that Wargaming, who developed this game, and also it's also a I'm having a bit of a brain fart here. Its other one, which is called Blitz, tank game, and also another one, which is called World of Warships. They've also developed that, and they're pretty fun games. And I'm dead. But I wish that Wargaming had better matchmaking for Tier 6 tanks, because you get put up against like even like its own tier of tanks, and you can still have like a really fun match and all, but like with some tanks they just get like poorly matched, and especially like with even higher tanks such as like my tank and the Patriot, for example. And there's a freaking, what is that? That's a Tier 8. Actually, no, sorry, not a Tier 8. That is a Tier 8, yeah. So it gets paired up with a Tier 8, and my poor little 6 E8 can't do anything to it. Because first off, it's a heavy, and second off, like, yeah, I can penetrate heavy tanks, but that heavy tank, the Patriot, is just, like, I can't even penetrate its armor because of how thick it is. And we lost that battle with the M4 Sherman because of how dumb I played. So, let's just go on to a different tank, why don't we? Let's go with the Iowa Experimental. And I'm now actually getting better ping, so 99. Cool. So let's go with the Iowa Experimental, a pretty good Japanese super heavy. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I mean, it could be the worst, but the only way it could be the worst is if you don't angle your armor properly. Which I can do sometimes, but when I do it, there's just that like one single shot that just comes out of nowhere and just kills you. So we are matched up with a small amount of Tier 6 and 3 Tier 7s. Jeff all. Good luck, have fun all. This map, this is, I can't remember, this is like the, I don't know, the like third time I spawned on this side, because I mostly spawn over here, and then I usually like come up here. This is a good spot, but you get like, you get ridiculed and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna see what my team does here. Looks like most of their medium tanks is going over this way, same with their lights. Most of them are coming down here. I think most of the enemy's gonna come around here and try to attack this group right here. There could be that couple of trickles of the enemy tanks coming around here. There's going to be a few that are going to come up around here where that M4 is going. So around this way. So yeah. If you're getting like low frame drops, I'm sorry, and same with the quality. Like you will be getting low frame drops and stuff and lower quality because I tried recording this, it worked, but sound, and then now I'm recording it again, and it's kind of not working out too well. So if you get like really low quality, if this video gets really low quality and low FPS, I'm sorry. I will try to make this perfect later on, but right now I'm just still experimenting and seeing with OBS, so please forgive me on that. So let's get stuck in, and it looks like we're already doing some pretty good damage. I know. Sorry about that. My one of my family members just opened up my door. So sorry about that. So that HT number 6 just destroyed that Cromwell over there. That other our own Cromwell got hit by an artillery. And it looks like we are pushing up around the left. So hopefully we can go up around there and kill the enemy team, hopefully, if we can. Because I've been on a little bit of a bad luck streak so far. And I hope it'll turn around sometime, but I've just been getting matched by, like, oh my word. My word. Can I please? Thank you. Holy crap. Freaking 2. I ain't dealing with that freaking ammo rack issue. Seriously. Who do you think I am? So it's just me, a really slow tank, trying to catch up with all my team members, or at least trying to, but failing pretty badly. And hey look, there's a cockroach over there. Now if you don't know what the cockroach is, it's the E25. I mean, it looks like a cockroach. He's really fast, small. It just gets in your face. Oh, don't you dare jump on me. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Ow. Yeah, and this is what happens when you get singled out by 2 tanks, a M4, and a, what is that, an Archimedes? I think, I can't remember what it's called. So yeah, I've been having a bit of bad luck so far, and I did lose some money because of premium consumables. Well, not premium consumables, because of consumables, and I don't have any reserves activated because I like to do a lot more, just like how do I put it, like just like binge play, sort of, if you get what I'm saying. And binge play and just like sit here and just like get into battles, see how I do, go to the next one, so on and so forth. So, let's play in the Swedish tank destroyer, which is the SAV M43 tank destroyer, Swedish tank destroyer. And we'll get into a battle, hopefully. And there we go, we're in a battle. If you hear any squeaks in the background, that's my chair. It's very squeaky, like really squeaky, so enter GL, HF all. Swarm field, I mean we could swarm this area. You know what, for the heck of it, yeah. We already have a lot of people all are pressing affirmative. Kill KV2. Yes, kill the KV2 and its stupid derp gun. 10-second reload on this tank. But I'm using the 105mm with APC rounds, so armor piercing. So this is gonna be a pretty fun time if I can hit a tank. What? Hey look, that's another cockroach right there, called the Hetzer. Welp. That was dumb. Just killed instantly. I mean, you have a freaking T-34-85M over there that you could have killed Hetzer. That you could have aimed at and shoot instead of me. And we lost money. Yes, we lost a lot of money. Ooh. This is kind of turning out to be a bit of a doozy. Man. This kind of sucks. Like, seriously. Let's do one more battle. I'm gonna just put my mouse over here and see what tank I choose. For our final game, let's go back to our E8 right here. Our little E8 friend. Right here with a semi-trained crew. This is from my M4 Sherman. And this is my first crew that I've ever trained. So I chose Brother Arms instead of choosing a Sixth Sense and other stuff. So I'll be having to kind of redo that a little bit. So there's that. So let's for our final match, let's go with our E8 friend over here. So battle, and hopefully we can win, hopefully, instead of getting put into a match where we just all die like that. So I'll see you in a bit when we're in a battle. And here we are, our final match of today. Erlenberg. Yes, Erlenberg. GLHF all. That side? Yeah, castle. You can either go hill or castle. Most people go castle. And we have a Fury friend. Now, this is one of my favorite tanks over there. Well, variations of this tank right here, of the E8. It's a pretty cool looking E8 right there. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Like seriously, it is beautiful. Even though it's slower than the E8, still it's beautiful. Excuse me. Looks like our artillery is getting set up there. Our UDES is getting set up also. Our Ramatile is getting set up there. I think that's what it's called. ISC is getting set up. Our Fury is kind of sitting back there a little bit. I really don't want to get hit by artillery because there's 3 artillery on the enemy team. I wish that they would minimize it to 2 because I think 3 is just a little bit too much. It's shown right there by the M44 killing the M12, which are both 2 artilleries. The M44 is, I think, the next one up from the M12? I can't remember. I might be mistaken very, very much. So the enemy team has taken 2 out of our 2 more. Ow, Scorpion G. Ow, 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 ow.
Bail out! This vehicle has had it.
And see, there you go. They're all right over here. That's where they all are. They're all right over there. And see, there's a Type 64. Sitting right there. Just looking pretty. Scorpion G killed one. Killed the ISU. So this is, so yeah, just look at this. Just look. Right there. It's kind of just, it's kind of bad. And of course I get killed by a tier 8 guard. And this is why, see, there he is. That happy little grin on his face. Killing the Fury. And I think we're done. On a sad note, sadly. Oh. Only if it could have been on a happy note. But not. Killed instantly by the Hetzer and the Sav 43 M43, and waiting for our E8 to come back to our garage, crying over our defeat. Anyway, I'll cut until we get our E8 back and I shall end off the video. So, see you in a little bit. And here we are. Oh, with our poor little E8, our EZ8, with a defeat on Erlenberg, with a loss of 1,592 credits. Oh boy, what a sad day today. And with the other team only losing 6 of their tanks, and we lost all of ours. Thanks to the Scorpion G and the Guard, which are 2 premium tanks, getting killed while getting hit by the Scorpion and finished off by the Guard. Oh, sad day today it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down all the way. If you want to check out this game, I'll either have a link in the description, or you can just look it up on Google or whatever. Other browsers are available. You can go look it up on whatever. It's just type in World of Tanks, and it should be the first link that you see. It's a fun game. Give it an 8 out of 10. There's still a lot of things that need to be fixed, but it's all around a fun game. You'll get mad at it, and you'll cry and pound your keyboard till it breaks, until you have to buy a new one. But yeah, you'll get a lot of good games, a lot of bad games, but yeah. Would recommend it, but anyway. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day today, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.